And we've got a chance to speak to a man. If we had a Mount Rushmore of our favorite guests here on this program over the years, this man would certainly have his face up there. We're talking about Mariners pitcher Logan Gilbert is here with us. How are you, man?
Hey, guys, I'm good. Thank you. That means a lot.
Oh, you know this. You're one of our favorites. You used to hang out with us out at Edgar's. We'd be out there, talk to you spring training. So it's always been a fun conversation. I would imagine fun is what is happening with this team right now. It's not been easy, but you guys are rolling right now, 6 games in a row with just 15 games to play, Logan. Do you guys talk about that? Do you talk about how much time is left and just the way the standings are working around you?
Yeah, it's a really fun time right now. I mean, this is what you dream of at the beginning of the season, to be in a chance for first, and everything's right in front of us. As cliche as it sounds, I feel like we really just show up and play one game and win that game and move on, and try not to do too much outside caring or watching, and I'm sure that'll change a little bit in the last week of the season.
What is that tension like for you as a player in the dugout when it's extra innings and maybe there's a runner on third, potentially the game-winning run, and I can tell you as a fan, I'm on the edge of my seat and I'm yelling at the TV, or I'm trying not to yell in the press box, but the tension that is there. Are you feeling the same thing in the dugout?
Yeah, it's fun. I think we're all a little bit crazy like that. We like the tension. We like when it's dramatic. Don't get me wrong, I'll take the easy wins if there's such a thing, but when it's fun like that and the fans are going crazy, it makes for a good atmosphere.
Hey, as far as your season's gone, how do you view it to this point? Obviously, you spent some time on the IL, which was a first for you, not optimal by any stretch, but do you feel like you're 100% back? Do you feel like you're still kind of finding your way through it? Where are you at physically?
Yeah, I feel great. I mean, it's the end of the season. I don't think anybody's 100%, but I feel really good and much better than I felt when I was going through all that stuff earlier. So I feel like everything's going well, just trying to give us a chance to win when it's my turn.
How much are you just individually, whether it's in the dugout, whether it's at home, whatever, looking at the scoreboard and, all right, what did the Astros do? What did the Rangers do? What did KC, Cleveland? How much are you watching the other teams?
I try not to, the best that I can. We saw the Blue Jay game was on the other day, so took a peek at that. It's fun. It's a lot of good competition, good matchups going on around the league, so it's hard not to watch, but just trying to take care of business when we can here at T-Mobile.
Hey, what is your mindset like here when you're pitching versus on the road? We've talked a lot about the sort of just the disparity and whether it's, the starting rotations ERA on the road versus home. Obviously, the win-loss record, it's easier at home. It's your crowd. You're familiar with everything. But is there just a different focus for you on the road? Is it harder to find that rhythm or groove that you have here at T-Mobile?
I mean, it's baseball. Everything feels the same. Of course, it's better having your own fans here at home and, I don't know, feeling comfortable in Seattle or with the fans, whatever it is. But it really doesn't feel that much different.
Hey, we saw a lot of the guys adopt the mustache down there to, get things going, and you kind of went goatee. Did somebody try to talk you into the mustache, and you said, no, I'm not going to do it? Where are you at with that?
No, everybody just kind of did it. I didn't know. I was actually going for this right before, and then, of course, they, I guess, went in a different direction right at the same time. So right now I feel like everything's working for everybody, so let's just keep it the way it is.
You're not going to mess with it if it's working. That's awesome. Hey, one guy we've spent a lot of time talking about is Josh Naylor. Obviously new to the team, coming over at the trade deadline. But I'm curious, just from your perspective as a pitcher, being out there on the mound and a level of confidence that you may have if, ball gets drilled into the hole, JP has to throw it from his knees. He's going to short hop the first pitch. Just the confidence you had, he's going to make that play at first, because I feel like we knew who he was at the plate, but I think we're getting a different view of him as a defensive player. What does he bring out there, and what does he bring as far as confidence when you're on the hill?
Yeah, that's fair to say. I felt the same. Everybody knows he's a good hitter, but I think we've seen what he can do at first now, and he plays in a kind of unusual spot over there, but I think it helps out that he has a ton of range and kind of takes away those balls that might be in the hole that get to right field. So he does a good job over there and making the picks too.
Is he a guy, his demeanor, we had a chance to talk to him, and he's got a different vibe to him. He's got an edge. I mean, he's certainly not an unfriendly guy, but he's got a focus that is pretty intense, and he talks about how he doesn't like to chat up the guy who's on first. He's just focused on, what I'm going to do on this next pitch and where I'm going to be. Is that an element in the clubhouse you think is well served? That you got guys that love to laugh and smile and have fun, but he's kind of on the other end of that, and it feels like it fits well. What's your perception of that?
Yeah, I love that he wants to win. I mean, I think it shows, and fans can tell that even from him being on the field, going about his business. But he has that kind of presence about him. When it's time to go, it's serious, it's business, and seems like a leader and a good presence in the clubhouse.
Hey, when we've seen this bullpen, especially as of late, come through and cover a lot of innings, obviously extra innings, and they're 8 1/3 the other night, 6 and change last night. Just as a starter, when you see that going on, does that, like tonight with Luis, do you feel like maybe even subconsciously there's that thought that, I got to give these guys a break. I've got to give them 6 or maybe 7. Does it put a little more emphasis on your start?
Yeah, probably a little bit. I think that's always the goal, to go as deep as you can, but you always want to do your best to help out the bullpen, especially when they're throwing it the way they are. They've stepped up big time, especially the last few games. So when we're out there just trying to do our part.
Are you allowing yourself to picture a playoff run? Are you just tunnel vision on the season? Or are you allowing yourself to go, if we get into the postseason, we know what this building is like. We know what this fan, this city is ready to explode.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot. We definitely want to take care of business and be focused, but I don't think it's a bad thing to look at that and be excited and try to do everything you can in September to be prepared from a standing standpoint and mentally and physically and everything else.
Hey, do you look at the rotation going into the postseason, where you would slot in, where you just, does it matter to you if you're the guy in game 1, game 2, game 3?
I don't know. I hope I get the ball at some point and do my job. That's about all you can control.
Yeah. Well, I hope we're talking about it, man. This city, as I said, they are ready to absolutely explode for this team. You've been in this building when it's rocking, and this city is ready. 15 games are going to be gone before we know it. And always fun to talk to you, man. I really wish you nothing but the best, and hopefully we're talking postseason baseball with you soon. Thanks so much as always.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on.